Hey, what's up, guys? This is Exodius247, and I'm doing a top 10 budget deck list. With the new format coming around the corner and whatnot, I figured, any players that are looking to, that want to be competitive but don't want to pay an absurd amount of money, I figured, I could just mention a bunch of decks that you could try out, see how you like them. Um, One thing to note, these deck lists, it's not in any specific order, so don't get butthurt if your favorite deck isn't like number one or something, but this is just a bunch of decks that I think are pretty good, just in any format in general. So I'll get started. So number 10, we have 6 Samurais. With reinforcement of the army back to 3 now, the deck's more consistent than ever. She and Smoke Signals at 3. You got Dojo, you have 6 Samurai United, which is like a really fast Shard of Greed. The deck can consistently go into Naturia Beast and Barkion, which are actually pretty good lockdown cards. They just lock so many decks down. The spam is real with this deck. It can OTK not out of nowhere, but it's really fast, and it can just outpace so many decks. I can't even tell you how many times I've dueled against 6 Samurais, and they just completely outpace me when I'm using whatever deck. So definitely give it up to 6 Samurais. Number 9, Burning Knucklers. I'm pretty sure you guys saw this coming. Reinforcement of the armies at 3. Lead Yoke's still a bitch to deal with. The deck has a really good grind game, actually. In my testing, you can just, with the Switch Hitter Glassjaw loop, that you can just keep recycling your stuff, making more lead yokes, and just annoying the heck out of your opponent. Of course, you can tech in Mass Chameleon, which I think is just a fantastic card. Gives a deck more of a toolbox, and the matchup itself is just really unexpected. So definitely give Battle and Boxers a try. Number 8, Agents. I don't care what anyone says. I still think Agents are really good. First turn Christia is still a pain in the ass to deal with. Hyperion is still a bitch to get over. There's plenty of builds you can try. You can try Chaos builds, splashing in Tour Guides, BLS, Chaos Swords. Plus the deck's super easy to play, so I definitely recommend people to pick up Agents and see how you like them. Maybe you'll go on some win streaks or something. I played the deck. I really like it. So anyways, number 7, I gotta give it up to Geargia Karakuri. Any variant, pure Karakuri, I wouldn't say pure Gyurgis so much, but Gyurgis with the Karakuri engine splash in the middle. The deck's just so fast. You get your plus soft Gyurgi armor. The deck can OTK. You have Trap Stun, you have Decrease, so you can like do your play safely and go off. Plus, I should mention that Gyurgis are getting their structure deck sometime later on October, so definitely pick up the deck, give it a shot. I think you'll like it. It's definitely a good deck to play. Number 6, Baby Raccoons. Raccoons are, what can I say about this deck? This deck's amazing. That matchup's just obviously unexpected. Obedience Schooled is a card. It's pretty broken. It gets you like your first turn Beast, your first turn Barkion, or it gets you Baby Dracosac plays, which I should mention, Baby Dracosac's just amazing. Plus, there's plenty of Beast support. I think they have their own Monster Reborn, and they have some kind of field spell or something. I don't know. Deck's just really good, though. Definitely try it out. Number 5, Heroes. Okay, again, reinforcement of the army is now back at 3. Plus, they still have their 3 e-calls. They have mass changes. They did get, Super Poly did get hit, though, so that was kind of a hit to the deck since they did use that card. But it doesn't really change anything. They still have their Miracle Fusions. The deck can still continuously OTK with their Excalibur plays and Miracle Fusion, going into their Beat Stick, Shining, and the deck's just really good. Definitely give it a shot. Number 4, Black Wings. Now that Gale's back at 2, the decks, I can just see the deck. It's not gonna change too much. The deck's still as good as it'll ever be. But I mean, this deck. You should know this deck still does have the speed. It has the power. It can main deck Dad. It can go into BLs. Plus, I should mention their Black Sonic Trap card, which is actually I think is pretty busted. You do have to have Blackwing in order to use it, but being able to just banish your opponent's entire board just because they attack you it's ridiculous. Banish their window or whatever. It's a really good card. Number 3, Lightsworn. Okay, Judgment Dragon still at 3. Lumina is at 3. They have Maiko now. You have Eclipse Wyvern, search out your JD. Plus, there's multiple builds you can try with the deck. You can try Cephalon builds. You can try Chaos builds. Of course, the popular Dragon Ruler build. There's so many different variations of Lightsworns, and the deck's just always going to be relevant to the meta. I definitely, and with their structure, they're super cheap. They're super cheap. I definitely recommend people to try them out. Number 2, Battery Mans. This deck just has so much support. 9-bolt being their Stratos that can search itself out, which is, I think, is pretty funny. Fuel Cell is a card which is actually pretty good. It bounces things back. Short Circuit, it's pretty busted. Just blows up your opponent's entire board just because you have 3 battery mans. The deck can OTK literally out of nowhere. Plus you got rank 4 and rank 6 place, which you never really go into, but I thought I should mention it. The deck's just all around really good. Plus they have their own Monster Reborn, so yeah. And number 1, Fire Fist. Alright, now Wolfbark. Now a lot of people might not agree with me, but I mean, come on guys. Wolfbark's back at 3, Tenki's at 3. The deck still has the search power that it's always had. Fire Fist Cardinal still wins games, bouncing things back, which is actually really good this format, because you don't want anything to go to the grave, because so many decks just plus off the grave. Plus, there's multiple builds you can try out with the deck. There's Gladiator Fist, which is one of my personal favorites. Of course, Pure Fire Fist. Any deck that splashes in a Fire Fist engine. So many decks can just abuse it. I just think the deck's pretty good. I definitely. It still has its weaknesses to Ragna Zero, of course. Exciton Knight's still a card, but I mean, I feel like with the right build, you can still do things, especially like with Wolfbark coming back to 3. I definitely do see the deck doing some more things this format, so definitely pick it up. It's super cheap now that all the roosters and whatnot got reprinted, so yeah.